Be of concern to some of you. Many have seen the press reports about Palos Park's proposed land annexations of Cook County Reserve, Forest Preserve District land, and 4 other properties. I know there is substantial interest in this, and I wanted to set the record straight. Let's start with some facts. First, the annexation of Cook County Forest Preserve District land. Palos Park has a tentative agreement with the Forest Preserve District of Cook County. The agreement resulted from discussions stemming from a request by the district nearly 2 years ago, not 30 days ago, to Palos Park to obtain Chicago water and sanitary sewer service. The district is interested in upgrading its Southwest Police Facility. As you know, Palos Park has had a long history of cooperation with the district, and we share its deep commitment to open spaces and outdoor recreation. As part of the proposed agreement, the district will annex 140 acres southeast of the intersection of Bell and McCarthy Roads. This agreement will be accomplished at no cost to the district, and there will be no land acquisition costs to the village. The annexation agreement is now under consideration by the Forest Preserve in the Real Estate Committee on October 6th, and we expect the full board to act on the agreement after that time. The agreement has the support of Cook County Commissioner Sean Morrison, and we enjoyed the support of his predecessor, Elizabeth Gorman. In deference to the process, we will not make any other comments about this. The matter is in the hands of the Forest Preserve District of Cook County Board. Once that board acts, then the matter can come to the village to hold a public hearing on the agreement. Second, the proposed annexation of private properties located in unincorporated eastern Lamont Township. We have been discussing annexation with these property owners for a period of about 6 years. The owners of Cog Hill Golf Club, the Glen Eagles Country Club, the Mid-Iron Golf Club, and Ludwig Farm had filed formal legal petitions for annexation into our village. Those petitions have been updated from time to time. These private properties total 1,146 acres. Before ever being approved, annexations will be discussed, open public hearings, and face a rigorous review by our Plan Commission and this Village Council. The process will provide interested parties the opportunity to ask questions and get answers to issues that may concern them regarding the future development of these properties. This process will be open, transparent, and include our residents' participation. Let me offer you some background. These 4 property owners met among themselves prior to 2009 to discuss annexing into either Palos Park or Lamont or developing in Cook County. They asked for and received presentations from both villages. After a long review, they chose to jointly seek annexation into Palos Park. These families came to Palos Park on their own because they appreciate our commitment to recreation, open space, and the special green development environment we have pursued and for which we are recognized. They know that, should the annexations proceed, we will treat them fairly and offer the highest municipal services any suburb can provide. It's important to note that these families have always had a choice. They can annex into the village or go to Lamont. They have chosen Palos Park. Let me say this. We know our residents share our view that Palos Park is a special place to live. We are committed to protecting and enhancing our village and the environment we have worked hard to establish. We are equally committed to being a good neighbor. The prospect of annexing these additional properties offers us a unique opportunity to expand the village we love in a way that will benefit our residents for many decades to come. It is also important that everyone, our residents, even our critics, know the facts about these proposed annexations. There have been many misconceptions and, frankly, just false statements made about this. I would like to address them briefly. One, Palos Park is doing what's best for its village. There is no land grab. The suggestion is ridiculous and belies the facts. Lamont is laying claim to land in unincorporated Lamont Township over which it has no control, authority, ownership, or rights. It is totally disregarding the property rights of the landowners. These property owners first met 6 years ago to explore a plan to jointly seek annexation into either Palos Park or Lamont. They then asked for annexation presentations from each village. Both Palos Park and Lamont made presentations, and after long and thoughtful consideration of each village's proposal, unanimously decided to annex into Palos Park. As one of the landowners has stated, they ruled out Lamont because only Palos Park offers the real prospect of securing the use entitlements, the public utilities, the marketplace, and community identity essential to a long-term redevelopment of Cog Hill, Glen Eagles, Mid-Iron, and Ludwig Farm to their highest and best use. Number two, opponents' comments that annexations will mean higher taxes for Palos Park residents. This has no basis in fact. Like other communities and taxing districts, Palos Park has a cap on taxes, and taxes cannot go above increases in the rate of inflation or what the assessor approves for a levy extension, which is usually less than that. Any proposal to raise taxes above the rate of inflation must first win our residents' approval through a voter referendum. Number three, the annexations will not result in high-density housing as some opponents claim. We have no desire or plan to change the special character of our village that places high value on open space, and neither do the private landowners. We are generally aware that the family's long-term development goals call for generous lot sizes accompanied by continued golf and recreational opportunities and a commitment to green space. While we have not been presented with specific development plans, we are confident that future development will only enhance our village's current environment and meet our very high development standards. Number four, Lamont's statement that it can provide Chicago water. Lamont has no access to Chicago water to provide to the Forest Preserve District. Palos Park can. Lamont gets its water from deep wells. Number five, Palos Park does not have less restrictive zoning than Lamont. Palos Park zoning is not less restrictive than Lamont's. Palos Park zoning is appropriate for Palos Park. Palos Park has strict zoning requirements that govern developments ranging from residential housing to businesses, office buildings, commercial establishments, industry, and special uses. The village's planning and zoning codes are available for viewing on the village website. Number six, the misleading statement by opponents that the annexation will adversely impact schools, parks, and other taxing districts. This is not true. Residential development does not occur overnight. Proposed development plans will undergo rigorous reviews, public hearings, and debate by the Palos Park Plan Commission and Village Council before plans are finalized and decisions are made. Approvals will be based on assurances that financially support local taxing bodies. As Lamont well knows, growth will bring with it its additional revenue for taxing bodies from real estate and other taxes. And, as with all such developments, developers contribute exaction fees or impact fees that fund local taxing bodies such as school districts. I view it as ridiculous to predict a student population explosion with instant classroom overcrowding when not a single development plan has yet to be proposed. Finally, number seven, the charge that Palos Park is many miles, I've heard 8 to 10 miles away from the property annexation. Again, this is simply not true. Palos Park has continually, openly grown its western border over the years, and its western border now is in Lamont Township. It is also now about 4/10 of a mile from the unincorporated property that is asked to be part of Palos Park. I know that many of you will have additional questions, and the Palos Park Village staff and I are available to respond to them. Please feel free to email any questions or concerns that you may have to info@palospark.org or phone us at 708-671-3700. And that's all for my report.